After a much-needed breather, we rendezvous with Guthrak, who offers a lead on Arcturus' brother, directing us towards the foreboding Grove of the Scorched Oak. Battling through harsh weather, we finally arrive, a bit worse for wear. Our quest to find the figure in black robes commences, leading us to strike a deal to aid someone in a ritual for their deceased father, granting us entry into the heart of the grove. Encountering the enigmatic figure in black, revealed as a eulogist named Eric, we negotiate shelter from the elements to delve into the unsettling developments concerning the spirits in Bastion. Arcturus and Daphne take the lead in conversation, unraveling Eric's plan to unleash all the spirits into the ghost block. Preparing to depart, we find the weather has calmed, only to discover that the village is eerily serene, prompting the Grove's priest to hunt down anyone who ventured into its core, us included. With a swift application of spells, we manage to evade capture and begin our journey homeward, the weight of this ominous encounter heavy on our minds.
Yes. So, just to because most of that session was the encounter with Eric. So, what we essentially uncovered was that uh, due to a unplanned inconvenience in the what seems to be the interactions between the ancestral magic that binds the souls of ancestors to the Slomat Tribelands is being interfered with the existence of the ghost block. The soul that we attempted to return to the burning tree uh, jettisoned off towards the ghost block instead. Eulogists seem to Well, we don't really know what they seem to believe, only that the only one we spoke to seems to be of the opinion that this is just an error that needs to be corrected, and basically the tribe's people have no right to their own ancestors' souls, which we all thought was fucked up for various reasons. Um, we There was some theological discussion. Um, Basically, the whole party's kind of uh, taken offense to this to various degrees. When we got out, yes, I believe that handled it pretty correctly. There was a cessation in the storm, which was explained to us earlier that the storms around this time of year are considered to be a sacred gift from the goddess that I don't remember the name of right off the top of my head.
Nyx.
Nyx, the goddess of the chaotic evil goddess of storms that most of the Tribelands worships. So the sudden cessation of that storm into a sudden calm was taken as a very, very, very bad sign. So we also weren't really supposed to be there. So uh, didn't really get an answer one way or on the other, but they probably suspected that we had something to do with the storm passing.
I don't know, we had permission to be there, we just didn't know that the figure in black was gonna be there too.
We don't know the
You
whole
were
story.
you were there specifically because you wanted the Man in Black to be there. Like you were after the Man in Black. That's why you were there to begin
Right.
with.
We were after the Man in Black because Arcturus had gotten a clue from Guthrak that the Man in Black would have some lead about what happened to his brother's soul, which turned out to be accurate.
I say we take this word of the Eulogist.
Okay, so over the break, I had you guys give me like a couple ideas of what you wanted to do next, and some of you folks answered. I believe Aberforth wanted to go do something, right?
Yes.
Yes,
To my
sorry, I'm having issues with the UI.
Aberforth had something he wanted to do. Myself, Daphne, and was going had asked for the help.
Will and Daphne were going to the College of Staves to look into uh the divinities of Bastion, although I believe Daphne is specifically looking into like why is it that like most people like with godlike connections from outside of Bastion can't talk to their gods.
Can talk to their gods despite still receiving divine power. Basically, specifically was trying to research more about the interaction of the Dragon Pact with divine magic in general.
Cool.
And also, where she can, whatever interact. Sorry, I'm not going to do it. I'm giving up on that sentence.
Words be heard. All right. So, we're gonna just do some downtime actions then.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go down the list as I have it. Year. What is Year doing with a week off between
Hey.
adventures?
Year is gonna catch up on some very needed sleep, and he's gonna be just running the shop while everyone else is out doing their stuff.
All right, he's gonna do some work. All right. Ooh, I got some goblin stuff happening upstairs. All right. So wages. Go ahead and give me a. Let's see here. You're a salesman. We could do charisma. Try and sell some stuff. What do you think?
I'm thinking persuasion, given the nature of this shop, deception, and
Well, it's just the
and
one
maybe
check,
performance.
so it's just the one check. So
persuasion. I thought it was gonna be the 3 thing.
nope, it's just the one check. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Nope.
Nope, you're not selling a whole bunch today. This week.
Strong start.
Yeah, nope. The store doesn't really sell much of anything.
Typical.
All right. After Year is William. What do you do with your week off? And if you're doing it with someone else, we'll wait.
I believe Will and Daphne are going to the College of Staves.
Yeah, we're taking the research action.
Yep. Okay. What's
Yep.
Aberforth doing with the week?
I believe Aberforth's stated thing was he was trying to find out more about the eulogists in general, like trying to figure out if we're dealing with more of a free radical or someone with backing of the entire thing.
Okay, so that's kind of also a research, but you're more like doing streetwise rather than investigation. So let's get that out of the way. Research. Here it is. All right. So it's going to cost you a little bit because you got to grease some palms if you're really looking for the good information. So it's going to cost you about 25 gold.
That's fine.
I'm talking to
Yep.
Aberforth.
Yeah.
It's going to cost
I
you
got the
about
25 gold.
Awesome. And then you go ahead and give me a streetwise check, and you can buy a +1 bonus for 50 gold, up to 6 times.
Streetwise is just charisma, right? Because I don't have proficiency.
Yep, just charisma. It's
Okay.
who you know.
Well, I don't think we're going to throw the 50 gold at it, so we're just doing the straight streetwise.
Ooh, 17. You did a pretty good job. You learned 2 pieces of lore, so go ahead and ask me 2 questions.
Are there any rumors among the eulogists specifically about, like, anything we'd hear specifically about the Eric we know about? Like, if he's something of a firebrand, or if he's just a regular member of the faith?
That's a good question.
So he isn't particularly well known amongst the eulogists, mostly because he's fairly new to the organization. He's been with them. He's one of the newest converts, and he's kept mostly to himself.
Okay.
I mean,
Eric is fairly new to the faith.
the eulogists in general only are about like 2 years old as an organization, but like Eric specifically has only been there like 6 to 4 months.
Okay. So the faith itself is only like 2-ish years old, you said?
Yeah, because the ghost block didn't exist 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. And I guess second question would be, have there been any big recent movements from the faith itself throughout the Tribelands, or is this just a weird beginning one-off?
Uh, except for like your personal experiences, you can't find any instance of the eulogists having any kind of interest in the Tribelands.
Okay.
They've been largely hands off, and the people in the Tribelands haven't even been getting those like messages that the eulogists hand out.
Cool. Thank you for the information.
That's good intel.
Arcturus, what are you doing with your week?
I spent a good portion of that time caring for my sick mother, matriarch, whatever I said her name,
Okay.
and gambling with my brothers in the hall while I was still allowed. And once she got past the worst of it and appeared to be on the mend, I resumed my exile.
Okay.
So
Wanna
that was
do
most
some-
of my.
Want to do some gambling? You can do some gambling.
Sure, let's do some gambling.
All right, give me an insight check. Well, first, how much are you waging? Like, how much are you willing to bet?
Um, plenty of money. We'll call it a 25 gold.
25 gold. All right. Go ahead and give me a deception check or an insight check first. Insight. See how good you are at reading other gamblers. Oh. All right. How about a deception check? Let's see how good you can bluff. Okay. And then an intimidate check.
That reason you're picking all charisma stuff?
Because that's what the book says. And insight's wisdom.
Also, if you're doing stuff like card games, any gambler will tell you you're not playing the deck, you're playing the person across from you.
All right. So you passed the first one. Not past the second one. And you definitely don't pass the third one. All right. So you get minus 12 gold. Unfortunately, you didn't do so good. William and Daphne,
Hello.
are you going to the
Hello.
Are you going to the college to do research, or are you just going to do like whatever you can cheaply? Because going to the college will cost you.
Yeah, I was hoping to take advantage of William's familiarity with the college.
Yeah, we're going to the college.
Alrighty. And since William is a student there, you actually have access to the library without paying for it, I believe.
Yeah.
So, are we handling this as two separate research actions?
You are going to. Someone's going to do it, and the other one's going to aid.
Okay.
All right. So normally it's a fee of 5 gold per day that you're visiting the libraries, but William's a student, so he gets in for free.
So, if we're using the, I mean, if we're using your homebrew help system, I might as well not even roll, because I'm probably just gonna botch it.
Or you might help him. So
But statistically, I'm probably gonna botch it.
you have
Hey,
you have access to
maybe-
a well-stocked library, which gives you advantage, I believe.
Also, I'm literally built for this shit.
I have a -1 to investigation, which I assume is what we're using.
But
I
you
have
could
a-
crit.
I have a +8. I have a +11 for history.
And this might also you might you can use any skill you want as long as you can give me a good like argument for it. So if you want to use like religion or something, that works. And
also a -1.
and you can't give penalties for skills you're proficient in.
Okay. What am
I
I proficient
also
in?
I also
I am
really
I
enjoy
am
that the fucking book nerd knows more about religion than the actual cleric.
Hey, get off my case. Yeah, I went to seminary school, but I was drunk the whole time. I am proficient in Arcana, which is related to what we're researching.
Yeah. So you could probably make an Arcana check. Just like focus
Okay.
on magical stuff and not have to worry about giving a penalty.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus on the Arcana.
There you go. All right. So it's gonna cost 50 gold because there's still stuff that you have to like buy your way into. Hidden like restricted areas. You have to buy time with experts, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it is still going to cost you 50 gold. Um, and you can still purchase bonuses for an extra 100 gold per bonus. And let's see here.
100. So purchase bonuses to how much is the bonus?
It's a +1 bonus per 100 gold you spend as you buy like additional resources
Jeez.
or like the time of like really good experts.
Jeez, it doesn't come cheap, does it?
No, it does not. All right, so you guys have advantage because you're in the College of Staves. So go ahead and roll
Joe.
your checks.
So we're doing 50 gold just to get in.
Mhm.
Do we?
Is that 50 gold per, or is that 50 gold together?
It's 50 gold together. It's
Okay.
it's
So-
not just to get in. It's to do things like rent
Oh, yeah.
rent tomes. Like you need to purchase things to like keep track of your research in. Time with experts. Like you can just
Right.
walk into the library and be in the library. That's free.
Yeah, you gotta figure it's a college town, so local resources aren't gonna be cheap.
Yeah.
Do we want to, Joe? If we split the extra fee for the +1, it will work out to 75 for both of us.
Um,
Do we?
I'm at a +8 currently, so
Yeah. Okay. We'll
I don't
probably be fine.
I don't think I really need to buy a bonus.
All right. So
I made a fucking book nerd for a reason.
All I'm saying is having fun isn't hard when you've got a library card.
it's
Can I get a
true.
5-minute mute on Noah, please?
Alright, I'm rolling.
Alrighty. Ooh,
Okay.
that's pretty good.
Not bad.
So do you want me to roll as well?
Mhm.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Yeah, pretty
Alright.
good.
All right, cool. And Suki gives you +5. So that gives you a 28. You get 3 questions.
Do you want a minute to think about it, Joe? Or
If
these
you
are
have a
Yeah.
Well, if you have a question right off the top of your head, feel free.
Okay. The primary question is, I know what I want to ask, but I'm thinking of the best way to phrase it. Why does divine magic get through the dragon pact, but direct communication doesn't?
That's because the Dragon Pact is very it is an incredibly powerful spell. But the way that like the fundamentals of magic operate, the blessings of deities can't be denied so easily. It takes like an incredibly focused and potent ability to like just completely cut someone off from their deity like that.
I see.
But the Dragon Pact is rugged enough to prevent things like communication from getting through.
I see.
If And even then, if you cast a particularly strong spell, like maybe commune, I think there's like a commune spell that just like gives you like one or two answers from a deity or whatever. That spell would still work through the Dragon Pact.
Oh, well, that was going to be my second question.
Yeah.
So I just got 2 for free.
So,
yeah.
a question for the DM before I give mine. So we as players know that, like, as a general rule, the gods of Bastion are dead, with the exceptions of Kansi and the Crimson Flame. Do our characters know that there are no gods in Bastion?
They know pretty much what you know. I've been feeding you guys pretty much. I've been giving you lore, not like facts, like this entire time. So if you know
Hmm.
it, you can assume your characters know it. Uh, the the Crimson Flame, very much a well-known figure in Bastion. He was not quiet when he arrived, and Kansi more so has been quiet, but there have been rumors circulating about that, like, if not Kansi himself, then a rather strong beacon of Kansi has been loose in the city, causing shenanigans to happen.
Gee, I wonder who that could be.
And that's just like surface level stuff that you'd know without having to research it. I will
Okay.
say, there are people who leave Bastion, because there's boats coming in and out all the time. Those people have not been able to contact the deities of Bastion either, which only further fuels the idea that the gods themselves did somehow die in the Sundering.
Okay.
It kind of seems like the things that the few like standing religions from before Bastion became Bastion are kind of just like eating a corpse,
Yeah,
just like sucking up whatever remnant of divine presence has been left.
yeah, that's kind of the idea. There are like a few sacred sites still in Bastion that you can pull divine power from.
So you had a question, Joe?
You guys
Uh,
got two questions still.
if you have another one, Suki, feel free to use it.
No, go ahead.
I'm going back through to see what specifically I said William was looking for.
Oh, I see. Okay, so powerful enough magic can get through. What were the circumstances that caused new gods to be born?
Give me 2 seconds.
Like Kansei and the Crimson Flame. Why, like, how did they become? How did they achieve apotheosis? Because that I think is not commonly known.
Sorry, I'm helping the wife put the kid to bed.
Yep,
All right, what was
problem.
that? I didn't hear any of that. I was talking.
Oh, because I think this is not commonly known, perhaps. What specifically happened to cause Kansi and the Crimson Flame to achieve apotheosis? By what means did they achieve that?
Um, yeah, you guys did really good on your research. There is, um, since you did actually pay for like the secret lore bits, you paid the extra gold. Um,
Hmm.
there is a rumor of a dark ritual that Mayol partook in order to achieve his divinity, and it is speculated that that ritual has been unearthed, and other entities have been using it to um claw some divinity back into Bastion. And presumably, if someone had the right magic circle and the right resources and managed to achieve like a specific set of circumstances, they could grant themselves at least like the beginning of divinity and achieve like a demigod status.
Interesting.
One of those resources being, like a beacon.
Gotta eat a beacon.
Can I
I was about to
ask?
say, having actually been there, I can tell you how Kansi came back.
And the
Can
Crimson
I
Flame.
ask? Can I ask a follow-up question that is highly related?
It'll be your third question.
You know what? Because Daphne actually asked William for help, I'll let you have the third one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's selfish. What? I'm saying that as Suki. Daphne doesn't give a shit. My
Because I do have a question that I
you
think
you
might.
you should ask it.
Okay.
I'll have other opportunities.
How come the ghost block can claim souls before any other deity level entities can?
That's a good question.
Ooh. The most likely answer is that because the Crimson Flame is probably the strongest deity level entity on Bastion.
Oh,
Deities
that. Ooh.
Well, that doesn't bode well.
deities themselves can't claim the souls of Bastion. Nobody knew what happened to the dead before the ghost block showed up, except for the tribes of Slomat, because they had the ancestral thing going on there. But there was no ethereal plane, and there was no way for spirits to do anything other than presumably either cease to exist or become like some kind of wraith-like entities that show up in the astral sea fairly often around Bastion.
Oh. Well, that gives me an idea. This will definitely have to be researched further, but I do have an idea.
Okay. I think that's
Right. You guys get that's your research done. That's you spent a week digging up those answers. We're gonna start. You guys get to the store or whatever, and you guys meet up and discuss what you did with your downtimes.
So check out this thing that I won gambling with my siblings and cousins the other. And I hold out it's a deck of cards. I hold it face down. Here, draw a card, any card.
Daphne draws a card.
Turn it over.
I turn it over.
Yeah, it's an image of a chair. And as you flip the card over, the chair actually pops out and into your hand.
Just a full-size chair?
No, a miniature chair. It's a
Oh.
deck of many things.
God
Oh,
damn
it's
it.
you
I got loads of
me.
these things.
Oh, that's adorable. It's a little tiny chair.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
there's all
I
kinds of
love
stuff in
it.
here.
Can you put it back on the card?
Yeah, sure, just put it back on the card and turn the card over again.
Oh, cool. You can make a little dollhouse.
Exactly.
I love it.
Daphne is utterly enchanted.
And actually nice. Bullshit magic.
Wow, all I got was this, and he pulls out a cowbell, and he goes, "This thing's actually garbage." And he starts ringing it, and he turns invisible. But he's still ringing the bell very loudly. And as soon as he stops ringing it, he becomes visible again.
Hey, you don't know. Could be a great thing for sneaking up on deaf people.
That's curious. I wonder what happens if you ring the bell in a zone of silence.
I tried it. You don't become invisible.
So anyway, I went to the College of Staves and buckled up got together some of my old seminary education and materials, and managed to get some info about what we're working with here.
We get a coffee
Well,
while you guys
I mean,
chat.
what I'm working with here. I don't know what you guys are doing. Basically, and it's not because she doesn't want to talk to me. I can't talk to her because there's this thing called the Dragon Pact that's blocking all communication. But all I have to do is to just get enough powerful magic so I can bust through it, and then I can get a signal at her, and she'll be like, "Oh, Daphne, I had no idea. That's so crazy. Here, you should come home." And basically, that's what's going to happen.
Daphne,
And this was all a big misunderstanding.
are we talking about your out-of-state girlfriend?
She goes to a different plane of existence. You didn't know her.
First of all, we're talking about my goddess, and second of all,
So it's serious.
Oh,
I'm
did you
straight.
hear that? She has a pet name for her.
Second of all, I know I give off the vibes, but I'm straight. I mean,
Yes. Don't worry,
mean-
Daphne. We wouldn't judge you for that here.
like, except for a couple times in college, but like everyone does that.
So spaghetti
Are
until
you
it
Daphne's
gets
talking about
wet.
the College
Daphne's
of
like-
Staves?
Daphne's like, I'm straight, but 10 gold is 10 gold.
Daphne offers no confirmation one way or another.
I happen to learn that it appears the reason why the Crimson Flame or the Ghost Block is getting all of the souls over everything else is the Crimson Flame, basically the Lord over the Ghost Block, is the most powerful deity in Bastion currently.
I mean, it's him and Consi, so like,
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I didn't get that much done this week. While you all were discussing gods and girlfriends, all I found out about was our little, very dark-robed friend from the Grove. He seems to be the newest member of a very new faith, and the only one willing to actually brave the Tribelands.
Oh,
Yeah, apparently he just joined the Eulogists very recently, and apparently the Eulogists just started to exist fairly recently.
oh, Eric.
Yes, the one threatening my business.
Right.
This is important, Daphne. I understand you care about your girlfriend, but this is how I pay your bills.
Fuck's sake.
It's canon now.
It's look, okay. So maybe we understand a little bit more about what's happening, but the question now is, it feels like we should go to someone about this, right? But we just got chased out by the only people I could think of.
Do we need to go to someone about this? Why don't we just go have a nice, friendly discussion with Eric about this? And since he seems to be the only one who actually wants to bring the ghosts out of the tribe block. I'm sure if he asked very nicely, we could send him to talk to his god in person.
Here's the thing. As much as I would like to have a chat, and
Arcturus hefts his axe when he says the word chat.
with Eric, is he the one that has the power to be pulling the souls out of the tribelands here, or is he just the messenger?
Didn't seem like he was. Seems like he was just checking up on something he already knew was happening.
Right. I think we
wanna-
need to find out just how long these spirits have been going missing.
Well,
Obviously,
I want to know what's going on with the the head priest or whatever at the burning tree place. I forgot the name of it.
Grove of the
Grove of
Scorched
the
Oak.
burning tree.
Grove of the Scorched Oak. He's the one who let Eric in. And honestly, given their whole deal, I don't see why.
Name was
So
I mean,
Brother
do we
Slog
have
was his
more
name.
to this plan than going back to the place we recently ran away from because they wanted to detain us?
oh yeah. Have we like faced any additional heat since then?
They don't really have like a police force, and the tribes don't really talk to each other all that much. You can get away with quite a bit in the Tribelands.
So maybe we can go to someone else? Try to get them on our side, maybe get some actual resources to deal with this problem. I don't know. I don't really care one way or another. I'm just kind of adopting a project here. Figured it might
Maybe
be
we
fun.
can talk to our local smoking old man, see if he has anyone we should bring this to, or if he says just go get him, Tiger.
There is a knock at the door.
Ah,
Come in. Could I interest you in our wares? We have a new item in here.
The bell rings as they open the door.
If you're
I
not
now understand that charisma check for sales.
if you're not interested in any wares, we also have Wise and House half off.
The door stays closed.
That's
I
Uh,
go open the door since my
That's
employees are talking
ominous.
to a closed door.
You open the door. There is a box on the doorstep.
Ooh. I
Ah.
hope it
It is-
contains
it
a
is-
customer.
It is addressed to Aberforth's Oddities.
What's in the box?
remember our policy of opening boxes outside.
ooh, it's a package. Is it for me?
Do open it as quickly as possible. Yes, I'm aware, Year. And I immediately bring it inside and open it.
Okay. You open it, and inside you find a delightful top hat, a pair of fine white silk gloves, and a petticoat with long tails.
Those look to be right up Bristlecone's alley.
Yes, they do.
Any one of you magic guys want to ping this thing for magic?
No?
All right. Fine by
it's
me.
probably fun.
Mr. Bristlecone, did you use company funds to buy clothing again?
First of all, maybe I honestly don't remember.
I think I could pull this off. And Daphne puts the hat on.
You pick the hat up out of the box, and the rest of the outfit seems to like kind of come up with it as the whole thing inflates like it was being like filled with air. And
Oh, weird.
the gloves come alive, and they straighten out the petticoat. Reaches into the hat and pulls out a long cane and a monocle, and puts the monocle on. And before you is floating a filled suit with nothing in it, and it's kind of floating there. And it goes, here you folks are.
Daphne's just hanging like a foot off the ground, like, what is this? Is this a guy now? When did it become a guy?
Hey, do you still want to see if it's magic or not?
Remember our second
Bill.
rule. Remember
No.
our second rule. Hands off the customers.
He goes, you lot are hard to find, but I knew the crows could do it. Ravens. The ravens could do
Hard-
it.
Hard to find. We leave a trail. We leave a trail of clues just about everywhere we go.
Give me intelligence checks.
All of us?
Sure.
Anyone who's looking at this dude.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a save. It's the same either way.
God damn it.
Nat 1, baby.
William, you
Arcturus is just too distracted by the designs on that petticoat.
William, you recognize this dude. This is the spirit that was hanging out with Eric at the tree. Um, you're also fairly certain that he's one of the brokers of the ghost block.
Oh.
Oh. I relay this information to the group.
Oh.
He says that's not going to be a problem, is it?
I mean, I don't know.
Not,
Are you cool?
not,
Eh,
not that I'm aware of.
it's a little chilly. The sun hasn't been out in about a week. It has gotten noticeably cooler. It has been overcast the entire time, but it has not been raining.
Hmm.
Are you here to buy or sell?
Uh, I suppose, given the idiom, I'm looking to sell you some thoughts for a few pence.
Ha! Nice try. Thought anyone can have thoughts. They're not worth anything. Trust me, I tried to sell mine.
Right.
Maybe it had something to do with the quality instead of the product.
Ooh. Beat me to it.
So, what's the going rate here? Penny for your thought?
Uh,
Hang on, hang on, hang on. What kind of thoughts are you selling?
well, I have been trying my best to assuage some concerns of my good friend Mr. Eric. And frankly, he won't shut up about you lot. So I told him I'd handle it. So I'm here to handle it.
Oh, you want to handle me? Interesting.
Oh, look, once again,
Listen,
Daphne going for anything
don't-
that has a pulse?
no, listen, you can't handle Daphne. She has a girlfriend.
I
But what
don't
has
have it.
Eric been saying about us?
For fuck's
Also-
sake, I'm married.
Also,
Oh, it's serious.
we have a policy against selling employees.
Yeah, now we do.
Buying employees, not so much. Um, uh, he says, well, Eric is afraid that you lot are those vigilante adventurous types that are going to come and assault him as he's attempting to repair the tribelands, as it were. And I'm here to just ask you kindly not to and get a measure of your willingness to become irritant.
Oh, us? No, 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 no. We're only in it for money. We don't give a shit about this one way or the other.
Fantastic. So as long as nobody pays you, you won't become a problem.
Yeah, that's
It would
basically
take
our modus operandi.
it would take a lot of money for us to care about this.
Great.
When you say
Uh,
fix the Tribelands, you do mean bring us into the fold where the rest of our spirits go to the ghost block, correct?
Yes. It's broken. Look,
Yeah, I've got a fucking
you've-
problem with
you've
that.
you've got ghosts under every floorboard here. It's awful.
Yeah.
I know
Yes.
I know you
that's-
can't hear it, but it's awful noisy.
Huh.
Then get out.
Yes. Doris, we don't need to make any unnecessary enemies, right?
I'm with Arcturus on this one.
Oh my god, you people. All right, I was trying to bluff. Yeah, we're vigilante types. We're taking I'm trying this new thing where I kind of like it's like a community service thing, I guess. I'm trying to get into like more charitable works. I'm a priestess. Sorry, I should have clarified that.
Right. Well, tell you what. I will give you 2 shiny gold coins. And he pulls 2 coins out of his pocket. Ooh, look at that
Oh, no, he's-
shiny. You lot like the shinies, don't you? I will give
Oh,
you
no.
2 shiny golden coins to stay out of the wilds for the next month.
Oh no, he's broke. Oh, that's a deal killer.
They don't, the brokers don't deal in currency. Most of the stuff he has are like cherished heirlooms.
I was about to say,
Does he
remember,
have a picture?
remember, generally speaking, every time we've dealt with the brokers, we've given them something in exchange for a soul.
So, in the next 2 months, huh? What's happening in the next 2 months?
Oh, nothing important. Just stay out of the wilds, please. And he offers you 2 gold.
Here.
It's
Which particular part of the wilds do we need to stay out of?
The wilds is the name of the dense forest in the southern part of the Slomat Tribelands where Nightpelt resides.
So, just out of academic interest, how exactly does he plan on fixing this problem?
He doesn't share the details of the plan with me. He's got
Oh, he doesn't? That's
Just
embarrassing.
talks about us. He
he's
likes
got like
us.
this whole thing planned, and frankly, it bores me. But I can't. His obnoxious rantings about you lot have just driven me up the walls. So I'm here to shut him up finally.
question for you, Mr. Broker.
Oh please, Mr. Broker was my father. Simply call me Broker.
How much
na-
does a soul go for?
Sorry, your name is Broker?
You got a problem with that, Miss
Daphne.
Daphne Goat person?
Just Daphne.
Just you don't even have a last name.
Pay no attention to her like we do. How much does a soul go for?
What do you offer, and what soul do you want?
Well, it seems to me you want all the souls in the wildlands, and that's a little more valuable than 2 gold.
I don't want them.
You're bartering for them.
I'm not bartering.
We
for
want them. We would like to keep them. All of the Tribelands would like to keep. What are you willing to pay us?
Well,
Yeah, what are you gonna pay us? Wait, no, he did offer what he was gonna pay us.
I'm.
Pay us more to stay out of this. Wait, no, shit. Wait, I forgot where we're going with this.
It sounds like you want to buy all of the souls in the Tribelands.
Yeah.
Again, he doesn't want to buy all the souls in the
But
Tribelands. Eric wants to.
he's acting as a broker for someone else. So he is bartering for all the souls in the Tribelands. So tell me, what do you offer besides 2 gold? Because that's not enough.
Oh, jeez. Okay. And he starts patting his pockets down or whatever.
Scroll of commune.
And he's pulling stuff out of his pockets. He's like, a ring with ram horns, no, and he throws that over his shoulder. He goes,
Oh my god.
Aberforth just dives for it.
he's he pulls out a picture of some chick, tosses that behind his shoulder.
Oh, just an old family photograph.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just an old family photo. Just tosses that over his shoulder. He's like a pair of glasses, no. Paintbrush, no. He goes.
Oh my god! I just realized where the ring came from.
Yeah.
He's like. Here we go. And he pulls out. It's a ring. It's like a brass ring. And it has some kind of text kind of carved on the inside of it.
What is this ring?
Frankly, I don't know. I just received it. But this one still has some juju on it. Everything else I've sucked dry.
Okay. I don't know if you're aware of our history as a company, but we recently got several items with quite a bit of juju still on them, and it fucked us.
I I have an idea, like out of character. I have an idea of what we could ask him, but I'm like it's towing the line of metagaming.
He kind of like seems a little bit confused. He goes, "Can you be a bit clearer? You mortals flip flop between getting fucked being a good and a bad thing so often. Do you want the ring or no?"
Oh, I want the ring.
Oh,
It's pretty.
it's not about whether or not we want the ring. Do you feel like that ring is worth the thousands, if not millions, of souls in the Tribelands?
Huh,
Sir, I have not a care for the souls in the Tribelands. I simply want you to stay out of the wilds for the next week.
Right, and by us staying out of the wilds,
Whoa,
it
whoa, hang
secures
on.
it secure.
First it was 2 months. Now it's a week. What's happening in the next week?
I misspoke. It was supposed to be a month.
Okay.
1 month.
And
I hold, dude. But you wouldn't happen to have any like spell knowledge, would you?
I don't deal much in spells. What are
Okay.
you looking for?
Out of character? Uh, Out of character, I'm looking for a memory of a certain tiefling would have given him long ago.
Oh.
Yeah. Mostly because I'm putting together of, oh hey, there's rumors of a this spell that had been unearthed, create a god, and I had a previous character who watched a god be born.
Fair.
As I said, I have an idea of what to ask for, but man, it is towing the line of metagaming.
so
So
so I'm speaking for myself, not as the group here. I'm gonna reject your offer. And if anything, I'm gonna get even more involved now.
Fair enough. And he starts tucking the ring back into his breast pocket.
hmm,
This is a question outside of the bargaining. Why are you so bent on helping Eric if you don't care about any of these souls?
I care about one thing and one thing only, and that's getting my hands on mm, trinkets and such.
Daphne is going to message to Aberforth.
Does message have components? Because he might just be casting a spell right in front of this guy.
The whole point of message is that it doesn't.
Okay.
And she's gonna say, if I cast enthrall on this guy, would you pick his pockets?
Do I get to respond to message?
Message has a verbal,
Yes.
somatic, and material component.
It is you whispering and pointing a piece of wire.
Yeah, I can whisper quietly in the back and point underneath line of sight.
It's a verbal component, though, which means you're whispering loud enough to be heard 300 feet away because it's a impacting the weave.
Yeah.
The
So
whole point of message is that it's supposed to be for secret information.
yeah, but
If it says you whisper, you whisper.
It's not within a conversation. It's the point of message is it's long distance communication. It has a range of 120 feet. It's so you can talk to someone like across the room secretly instead of
Yeah.
shouting over the crowd.
So I could also do that by
You could leave the
shouting
room.
at them. If the point is that
Yeah, it's secret communication across a room. If it has a verbal and somatic component, they have to be obvious that you're casting a spell.
okay.
That's
yeah,
the way
we wouldn't be
components
able to
work.
understand the whisper.
Well,
We wouldn't be able to
it's
hear it, as a matter of fact.
it's more the fact that if a spell has components, they are obvious to everyone who can see you that you are using those components.
Well, like it seems useless then, because if I'm within line of sight and close enough within the range of the spell, and they can hear me, and they would also be close enough to hear this verbal components. So I wouldn't need to use magic to whisper
Yeah.
to them. I could just
The point of
whisper at the
the
same
point of
volume and
message
they'd
is that
hear
it
me.
works through walls, and you can use
Does
it
it?
like as long as you
I didn't
know.
think it did.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
as long
says
as
right in there that it works through walls.
Okay,
it
in
works
that
through
case-
walls, and it works like across rooms without you having to shout. So like if you were 120 feet away from him, like across the street in the other building, yeah, you could message him and he wouldn't know what the fuck was happening.
Then
You
I'll
can cast a spell through solid objects if you are familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier. Magical silence, 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood blocks the spell.
Okay, then I'll just sneak
You-
off to the bathroom and do it then.
Yeah, you can sneak off to the bathroom, or Aberforth's got big ass rabbit ears. Just lean over and whisper to him.
Could we possibly pay you to tell Eric that we'll definitely stay out of the wilds for the next month?
You can definitely pay me. What do you offer?
Will is going to pull out the quill from his cartographer's kit and hold it out to him.
He looks at it and goes, "And this is important to you?"
Yes, cartography is a passion of mine. I've drawn maps of everywhere we've gone.
He goes, "Yes, but..." He sniffs it like it's a cigar. He goes, "This seems too replaceable to me. I feel like you give this up, you simply pick up another quill. It doesn't do it for me."
Yes. Message does allow a reply. In a whisper that only you can hear.
Okay, well, I'm really bad at stealing, so no.
Oh, it literally says the target and only the target hears the message.
Yeah, but everyone still
You
hears you
casting a
casting the
spell
spell.
in the same room.
The message
wouldn't.
spell has a verbal component, but the verbal component of the spell is not the same as the message itself, merely a necessary part of casting the spell in the first place.
Yeah,
The actual message is part of the spell effect.
the verbal components are like magic words. You're saying like abraca message, and then you're saying the message.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is a ruling supported by the Sage Advice Compendium.
Okay, well, that's extremely dumb.
Yeah.
Because the verbal component of command is literally the command word.
Yeah, but I believe command specifically states that.
Well, my misunderstanding.
No, that's
In any
cool.
case, Aberforth can still reply.
Yes, and my reply was, actually, I'm pretty bad at being sneaky. I'm not going to do that.
Shit, now I gotta find someone else.
It would be kind of shit if you could whisper verbal components, because then subtle spell, the meta magic would be no good. Be pointless.
Actually,
I
command
figured there
doesn't
would be
even
an
work that
exception.
way. Command still has magic words that you have to say before the command.
In any case.
Just command, bippity boppity prone.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I think Baldur's Gate does a really good job. It's just like the Latin of whatever the heck the name of the spell is, and then like whatever you want them to do. So you'd be like commando, and then tell them to prone or some shit.
Skedaddle skedone, your ass is now prone.
Yeah.
Well, unless anyone else has anything to offer the ghost. I mean, Aberforth's not offering anything. He doesn't really care enough about this ancestor business.
See, now I feel the need to point out that like all we have to like he said he's willing to accept payment. Like he's willing to be bought to tell Eric that yeah, no, of course we'll stay out of the wilds. We don't have to hold up to that.
Yeah, but the only thing that Aberforth has that could be considered close enough to him is his ascot, which is the last thing his wife gave him before she died. And he's
Aberforth,
not giving that up.
Aberforth. May I point your direction to one of the many snapshots you've taken on our adventures?
He just said the quill was too replaceable. the things I make every adventure probably count as replaceable.
Okay,
Yeah.
but each one's individually unique and cannot be replaced.
They're non-fungible.
Oh God,
You've been
no.
minting NFTs this entire time.
No, I think it's one of those things of like, you would know if something is important enough to your character to be worth it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
the whole point of it is it has to be something that you don't want to give him.
Yeah. If it's an easy choice, it's not worth it.
Like that ascot probably would work.
Daphne comes out of the bathroom looking very disappointed.
I do that all the time.
Here I sit, so broken heart.
Is this guy still here?
I mean, I've got this.
Yeah, he's
sword.
still there. He's waiting. You guys are offering him
No.
stuff.
That was in character.
Oh, okay.
Daphne comes out of the bathroom and is like, what, is this guy still here?
Like he's like, there is business to be done. They have offered me payment.
Well, I mean, I've got nothing else to give him.
Nope.
I was about to say I have an idea or two, but I'm pretty sure of the last 3 times we've dealt with these guys, my character is paid twice.
You know, Mr. DM, if you were to take one of those snapshots, you wouldn't have to draw them anymore.
I mean, I don't have to draw them at all, but
I redeemed them, goddammit.
I will.
Don't make me do it.
I will get to them.
Look,
Too late, I'm doing it now.
God damn it.
I don't carry sentimental items, so I can't pay him.
No, you don't have a certain wineskin you'd be willing to give up?
The only thing
That's-
I have that I'd be willing to
that's-
give up is something that I cannot.
I mean, that's like asking, like, hey, you're a professional carpenter. You're gonna give up the hammer that you bought that works pretty well?
Hammers are replaceable.
Yeah. My wineskin is a professional tool. It's sacred, don't get me wrong, but it's sacred. It's not personally important in that way.
Yep.
Hmm.
Okie doke. Well, alright then, if our business is concluded, I shall see you a lot later. And then he just kind of vanishes.
Well, then why did he get mailed here?
Because he didn't know where here was.
But he knows where not
I'm
here.
sorry. I'm just now imagining like an empty suit walks up to a fucking raven is just like, hey, I need you to mail this box to the bounty shop. And they're like, all right, yeah, sure. He's like, now hold on 1 second. Then he jumps into the box.
Now, the real question is, was this all a double bluff? Was he trying to convince us to go into the wilds when this will be happening somewhere else?
I'd say the bait on this plot hook says that we should go to the the forest there, the Tribelands, and take care of this.
I didn't get the impression that Eric was that smart.
I don't think Eric is, but I think the broker might be, since he seems to be pretty devoted to helping Eric quit freaking out.
I mean, he was going to offer us his only 2 gold in the world. I don't
Fair
know. I
point.
don't. To be fair, I don't know that was his only money. He just kind of gave off broke vibes. It's
It's
kind of
literally
raggedy.
part of his name.
Broke in a top hat, petticoat, and silk gloves. He's the fucking
Listen,
Mandalorian.
it's not. Yeah, that's the kind of guy who spends all his money on his outfit. Broke.
Well, it seems
I
like
know.
we should look into what we should expect in the forest then, or in the wilds then, if we're going to be going there.
Look, I'm not saying I'm a gold digger or anything. I'm just saying I know a guy who can treat me to a good time.
Listen, Daphne, you don't have to say you're a gold digger. And then Aberforth just walks off to the back of the shop.
I am willing to bet that, considering Arcturus is a native of this area and Will has been studying it for a while now, we'd both understand that that is the area of Night Pelt,
Mhm.
which means there's a non-zero chance that we might run into her.
Ooh.
You also know
Aberforth
that
is-
it is a notorious nesting ground for many of the larger dinosaurs in the district.
Oh god, it's finally coming to pass. I'm gonna have to fight a Stegosaurus.
Just like the gypsy at the circus said I would.
Well, I mean, she did make that bet, and she just have to live up to it.
So Aberforth is just excited we're finally going on a safari.
Aberforth finally living up to his Van Pelt vibes.
Finally, a good use for this pith helmet.
Well, I mean, if it's a trap, it's a trap.
Thank you for that.
I don't have any other ideas of what to do other than what the nice invisible man told us to avoid.
I mean,
The
listen.
Wells is a pretty damn big place.
Yeah, the wilds
mean,
is pretty
listen.
large.
We should get started.
But say it's a big place and we have a month.
I'm gonna say something, and I know you're all gonna yell at me, but honestly, what's the worst that could happen?
Eric succeeds in what he's doing, and all the ancestral spirits get sucked out of the Tribelands.
Oh,
I was
really?
gonna
Oh,
say-
wait, that's it? Shit.
I-
Okay.
I was going to say he up the ritual to such a massive extent that our previous employer returns to Bastion and is still angry.
Hey, he knows where the place is now. He can get there a lot faster than he did before.
Daphne,
Yeah.
I know you spend like the entirety of your waking hours drunk off your ass, so you probably haven't been paying attention to how things work around here. So I'm gonna keep this very simple. If the ancestral spirits disappear out of the Tribelands, very bad things will happen.
Go on.
I'm also interested.
Yeah, do you have any examples?
Paint
The
me a word picture, William.
the these people seek their ancestors for guidance. I'm sure some of them treat them almost as minor deities. Now, what's going to happen when they disappear?
Paved roads.
What happens when you take a piece of culture ingrained into a land and just cut it out?
William, I have to ask before we go any further into this. What do you think we do in this shop?
I
Uh,
actually would love a legitimate answer to this because I don't remember. It's
so
been so long since I worked an actual shift.
yeah, considering Yer and I are the only two who actually work around here.
Hey, I'm not denying it.
Yes, Yer?
When's the last time you sold something?
I do all the paperwork in the back!
That's not a fair assess. That's not a fair question. It's been a while
Hey.
since I've sold something.
Hey, William shows up to work every day on time and does plenty of good work. Oh my
I-
god, am I defending William?
Why do you think we have such a good organization out back? What do you think I do here?
It's true, his notes make a great cot.
I thought the boy was just taking all of our overstock so it didn't get too cluttered.
That's what I thought too.
I mean, he may or may not be. He sold Gear the same empty jar 4 times now.
All right. Well, with all of that sorted, let's go on safari.
Let's grab some supplies first. I'm gonna grab just a couple. Wait, no, I have 6. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okie dokie. Let me grab the map.
Do have to say, think it's funny how you guys got along just fine for 2 weeks in the College of Staves, and then once you get back here, you're back to shitting on each other.
You don't know what it was like when we were in the College of Staves together.
So I don't know. I don't
We
know
almost
how
got kicked
much.
out.
I don't know how much of It's Always Sunny you guys watch, but like anytime that Dee and Dennis are together, they actually get along. It's only when they're in front of the other people that he shits on Dee.
It's only when they have to prove something to the others.
Like it is very obvious that the only reason Dennis shits on Dee is because the other guys do.
Uh,
Oh God, we do have the same makeup as It's Always Sunny, don't we?
Pretty
yeah, we
much.
do.
I'm gonna grab some more rations before we go.
Yeah, me too.
How much do those cost again?
5 silver pieces.
5
Oh.
silver pieces of ration.
All right, so the weather has been cool and dry for like the last week, so navigating the Tribelands isn't especially difficult right now, at least as far as like an endurance standpoint is concerned. There are still like no established roads, so you're doing just a lot of overland travel, which is still time consuming, but you're not going to get like heat stroke or frostbite from doing it. Uh, that also
Nice.
that also means that 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 doesn't also mean that you don't have to worry about things like random animal attacks and stuff like that. So you are still going to need to like roll for random encounters and stuff
Right.
as you travel through the
Cool.
Tribeland. You get to go 2 miles an hour at a normal pace because it is still rugged terrain, but it's not muddy rugged terrain, and it's not the heat is going to kill you rugged terrain.
Okay. Can we get the map?
Oh, I pulled it up and I didn't share it. Look at me.
So I do want to point this out. We know he's in the Tribelands, but not where exactly.
We know he's in the wild somewhere.
Yeah, the wilds, but that's still like 8 square miles.
And we have a month.
Where he's hopefully stationary and not wandering around just like us.
And we know the approximate direction he's coming from. And we can see if there's a tribe that's near that from that direction that's seen him going.
All right. You know what? Let's swap to this just because it gives us a bigger view of the map. All right. So, you guys are in Slowmat. You guys went and bought some supplies. You guys can move the token if you want. Hold down control and drag it because I don't actually have a grid and he isn't going to move on the grid.
Okay.
So go ahead and just pick a direction you're moving in and we will figure out what happens.
Yeah, probably want to stick to the more civilized areas.
Civilized in heavy air quotes.
Slowmat itself is actually pretty established. They don't have like paved roads, but they have like flagstone roads. They have put down like flagstones and stuff. And
Okay.
and they have like permanent structures. Like Slowmat's the start of the encroachment of the city into the Tribelands. And that's because they have the slaughterhouse, and that brings a lot of traffic from outside the Tribelands into the area.
So no wild animal attacks, and I moved from the
Not in
into
the
the
city.
grid that we're currently.
Not in the city of Slowmat. No. All right, somebody roll a d12.
Got it.
6. Nothing happens.
That's a 9.
No, 9. Nothing happens. I read the dice and not the chat log. 9, nothing happens.
Okie doke. Keep going the way.
Well, yes, we could just go that way, but we know the direction he's coming from.
Yeah.
Right? He wasn't coming from Slowmat. He was coming from the other place.
Yeah, the
Which other
so
the Grove of the whatever that.
yeah, the Grove of the Scorched Oak. That's number 2 on the map there.
Oh.
So like that's where you last saw him, but like he got the fuck out of there the same as you guys did.
Yeah. And
so
it's been a week since then.
he probably fucked back off to the Ghost Block, which is way up north.
Then yeah, let's go this way.
As you enter the wilds, you feel there's like a change in environment as you enter the jungle. The temperature immediately shoots back up to like the high 90s, and it is very humid. This is like Amazon rainforest levels of like humidity and heat. And where it was incredibly quiet outside the wilds, inside you now are just like surrounded by a cacophony of like exotic bird calls and occasional roars of large beasts. It's almost as if you stepped into an entirely different plane of existence. Welcome to the domain of Nightpelt. You guys press on or dip or sit and wait
I
for
think
it?
we look around.
This seems fine.
This is nice.
I'm an envoy of a literal goddess. I'll be fine.
I'm a
Let's-
cleric. I'm invincible. What are these hit points on my sheet? You start poking around and stuff.
Well, we are looking for a guy who's in the wilds. Look for the guy
All right.
in the wild.
Go ahead and give me either investigation or nature checks to search the jungle, or at least this
One of
section
us,
of the
or-
jungle. All of you.
One of us are all okay.
Anyone who's searching. I'll pick the best one and have them be the leader.
Not it.
I am rolling like dog shit tonight.
All right.
I am not going to beat that.
Worry about it. I rolled pretty low on the DC to find something. So let's see here. Starting with William. No, Aberforth. Aberforth 1. 23 plus a whole bunch from William, plus nothing from Arcturus because he's prof.
I hate to do this, but did we roll a d12 coming into here?
No.
I rolled the last one.
Congratulations,
Okay.
you found a T-Rex.
Oh wait,
Oh,
multiple T-Rexes.
Did I mention they can fly now? You son of
Oh.
a bitch.
Oh
Well,
no.
There's a D12, but no one else is rolling it. I blame you guys.
You can't. I rolled a 9 on the last one.
You're right. You're right. No, you're exempt from this one.
But fuck all of you.
Doop 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 doop. All right, let's put a Daphne here. Let's put a William here. Put a year here. Arcturus and an Aberforth. There we go. Everyone's all nice and happy.
And let's put a T-Rex here and here and here.
Okay.
None of these T-Rexes can fly, right?
So,
There aren't any kobolds with slings.
No, you don't have to worry about that. As you guys are poking around in the forest, you stumble upon a large nest. And inside this nest are several cracked and like opened eggs, like something is hatched out of them. And these eggs are each roughly about football sized. Burp.
Mega jungle.
I've used this map.
Mega
before.
jungle. Let's get this out of the way for Daphne. Stegosaurus.
I am a Stegosaurus. As you like immediately as you guys stumble upon this nest, you suddenly hear like a boom, boom, and like the shattering of large limbs of trees and stuff. And let's see here. You guys have the map yet?
I got blank
It's
space.
black.
Now remember, everyone. Daphne said that she'd kill the Stegosaurus, which means we can
Yep.
help to a point, but she has to get the killing blow.
Yep.
I'm not super good at helping to a point.
Well,
Well, either Daphne gets it, or we have to go hunting for another one.
Uh,
well,
Now that's the spirit.
I don't like what I see on the combat tracker.
So, deep within the jungle, moving rather swiftly, is a very large Tyrannosaurus Rex, and it is not happy that you have stumbled upon its nest.
Oh no!
Go ahead and roll initiatives.
Ah, shit. I forgot to cast aid on us.
Hmm. Well, William is paralyzed in fear.
Yeah, go ahead and knock your hit points back down because you don't have aid on you.
Is it 5?
Yeah, it's 5. If you have the aid effect on you, pull that off. There we go.
Why
Oh,
is that? Don't these temp hit points last until they're gone?
Aid is not 10 hit points. Aid is your hit point
It-
maximum increases by 5.
Increases by
Okay.
5 for the duration.
I think I was one of those people.
Yeah, you have
Yeah, you
the
were.
aid effect on you.
I pulled it off. There we go.
Was I
Cool.
not?
But I still have temp hit points, so that's not.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Did everybody roll? Daphne has
Oh.
not rolled.
Hang on. I forgot. Sorry.
You're fine.
Does that die look cocked to anyone else?
Yeah, it happens. Aberforth, you get to go first. There's a T-Rex coming at you.
Hooray. He seems friendly.
You seem delicious.
I do have my short bow. Well, I guess it is time to pew.
You.
Yeah.
9 will miss.
Unfortunate. And
How?
You rolled a 2.
Don't
How?
believe I have extra attack, so
You're a rogue. You definitely don't
yeah,
have
that's
extra
gonna be it
attack.
for me. Aberforth is sorely regretting not shelling out for a rifle before going on safari.
Daphne, it's your turn.
He couldn't hit a
Okay.
barn door with a banjo.
Hoping I can get all 3 of them, but I don't know where the second Allosaurus. Well, I'm going to do what my character would do and hit the ones that I can see. So I'm going to need a 30-foot cube wedged in between the T-Rex and these guys.
Hmm.
Because I'm doing a hypnotic pattern.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm excited about this one.
Where are you putting it?
Right there's fine.
Right here? Okay.
Yep. Wisdom saving throw.
The Allosaurus fails, but the T-Rex saves.
Okay. Well, that's not the one I wanted to fail. Gonna be honest.
The wise and mighty T-Rex.
Well, well, one of them's incapacitated.
Clever girl.
Alrighty. That's it for Daphne. That makes it your turn.
Hey, big scaly bitch.
Arr, I'm a dinosaur.
That's a net 1.
Oh, we are off to a wonderful start.
And that's a net
Oh,
20.
Do
Okay.
you have karmic dice installed?
Maybe.
Ouch. He did not like
he's
that.
He's knocked back 10 feet and slowed 10 feet.
Oh god.
you have that fun combo.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
After year is my dinosaur dudes. What's
Start
my
calling your
speed?
MC Hammer because you can't touch that.
Oh, these guys are quick. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, I'm so regretting my decision to walk out into the open.
That thing double moves. What does pounce do? Okay, I have to have an action still. Alright. I am hypnotic patterned T-Rex. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's one move. 1, 2, 3.
Reaction.
Oh, sweet Christ.
Reaction.
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 Okay.
Hit you with a 12?
Nope.
Well, nice knowing you, fellas.
He double moves.
You know, I am really impressed that we managed to miss such a large target.
Yeah, it's great. Arcturus, it's your turn. It's less that you're missing and more like the hits that you're landing aren't affecting him. He's a big beefy dinosaur. He doesn't give a shit at the majority of the electric blasts you're gonna chuck at him.
I'm gonna get angry.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
About to have a glorious hunt. Also, remember you're in the Tribelands.
Right.
Remember the T-Rex is in the Tribelands.
Oh, yeah, right. We go to kill it, and its ancestors like, no, not today, brother.
No,
Great. Great Grandpa Rex, you're right. I can stay in this fight.
I mean, you can be there, but like you're climbing into the T-Rex's space, so that's difficult terrain.
Fight it.
Well, so the other catch is if I stand in the previous square, then I am 10 feet.
You're
And I
not
have a
in
range
the.
of 5.
No,
The
you can
T-Rex
reach
is
him
also isn't. The T-Rex is also isn't in the grid.
Yeah, he is.
Yes. Well, he's on grid, but he is not.
Sized.
He's not sized correctly, or he's straddling the grid.
He's
Fix it.
supposed to be.
That's closer. Yep. And then
Almost
down or
there.
up.
Yay!
Hey, look at that.
Yay!
You know what it was? I click him and he's like half a size bigger because he gets this dumb aura around him. That's what I sized him based off of. No, that's where he is.
Sass us for not being on the grid all the time.
Hey, you're not 15 feet wide, okay?
I will fat shame a T-Rex all day. Fuck you.
You get 15 feet wide, and I give you a little bit more leeway.
Working on.
Working on it.
Yay.
Ooh, 11 misses.
Woo!
Wow.
20 hits
Jesus fucking Christ.
for 5 damage. Goddamn.
The ancestors have decided we die.
Yeah, I guess.
The ancestors were not happy we took 2 or 3 weeks off.
William,
I'm
it's
kinda
your turn.
leaning towards Eric's. Let's get rid of the ancestors at this point.
William is shitting bricks currently. And he's just like, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, ancestors, help! And he holds up his handmade holy symbol.
All holy
and-
symbols are handmade.
And then a ghostly spirit appears next to Arcturus.
Oh.
We're using summon warrior spirit.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Let me get you a token for your warrior
He
spirit.
summoned his stand.
It's funny you should say that.
Let's see here.
Where's the Muda Muda soundbite when I need it?
Here you go.
Thank you, Suki.
Ugh.
The warrior spirit is looks vaguely human. And if you look at his armor, it is almost like a shot-for-shot match of the one that William wears whenever he uses mage armor. And in his hand is a very familiar-looking spear, the one that William summons whenever he uses spiritual weapon. And let's see.
I'm really liking all the flavor you're putting on this divine wizard build I made.
Yeah. And I believe that's gonna be it for William. Oh, okay. And the spirit immediately goes after I do.
Awesome. Does it have hit points and stuff?
Yes, it does. It
That
has
means
a whole stat block.
I should be putting it on the goddamn combat tracker.
Do you want me to send you the page?
Hold on. I probably have the NP.
Because it does have a full stat block.
Wait, is it from Tasha's or is it from?
It is from Unearthed Arcana.
Oh, that's nice. Warrior Spirit, Unearthed Arcana. Great.
And it is a fighter.
Let me just do this really quick. Him friendly, and he goes after William. And that can... Oh, he is now Warrior Spirit. And you should be able to move him around. Cool.
Yep.
And can you make him attack?
Let's find out.
Double click him so you get his character sheet.
Oh, nice. Doesn't look like it has an attack on here.
Oh, it's because it's not coded. You just make a spell attack. Okay. Says your spell attack modifier to hit, so just make a
Oh, okay.
spell attack.
$17?
17 will hit, but make sure you have the
Nice.
T-Rex targeted.
Well, it's an
well-
18. Why would it be 17?
Oh, 18. And then it deals
What level did you cast this at?
third.
Third?
So he only gets one attack.
Yeah, but I'm giving him the right damage.
He would be, let's see, he has an AC of 18, 30 hit points. Yeah, okay.
Oh no, you did the fighter, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
I hit the wrong one. There we go. That should work. D6 plus 6. Make sure you have him targeted. The warrior spirit. Summons are fun.
Yeah. Is it?
There you go. I haven't targeted.
Okay.
Double click
Oh.
him, uses this little fighter attack, and that should work.
Oh, okay. Oof.
Woo! And then he gets to rally somebody.
Yeah. So he deals 7 damage. And he looks at Arcturus and says in a familiar voice, "Stand with me, brother! We can fell this mighty creature!" And Arcturus gets
Make sure you don't have the T-Rex targeted, because it will heal him.
I'm just gonna toss it on here because it's a flat number. 2 temporary hit points.
I will keep the 5 that I currently have. But thank you.
And that is it for William and the Spirit.
All right. After William in his stand is Aberforth.
All right. For flanking, do I have to get on the other side or just be able to draw lines through to an ally?
It just has to be on opposite sides. It doesn't have to be like a directly opposite side.
So, like, if I go here, am I flanking the T-Rex?
No.
No.
You'd have to be on this 3 squares on the other side.
You'd have to be like the
Like,
actual opposite
Yeah,
side.
right there.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can do that. Can't I?
Can you jump through enemy spaces?
If they're big enough. So like he can move through the T-Rex. It's just difficult terrain. It has to be more than one size category larger or smaller than you.
Well, I can jump 15 feet with Rabbit Hop as a bonus action.
And honestly, I would probably let people move through occupied spaces with like an acrobatics check or something to kind of like tumble them.
Yeah, that's an optional rule from the DMG anyway.
Yeah, that's
It
what I'm referencing.
What would I need to hit for that? Because I'm willing to try acrobatics to go underneath the T-Rex.
Oh, the T-Rex can't stop you. It's just difficult terrain. You are too small for the T-Rex to stop you.
Then what was the acrobatics thing for? Or is
Moving-
that same size?
Oh,
We're
that-
just
yeah.
we're just talking. Yeah, that's for same side stuff. We're just talking about hypotheticals while you figure out what you're doing.
So let's click on the map then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gets me there.
And you can stay
So
there,
then I need.
but yeah, nope, there's no problems. You're still not flanking though, is the problem.
So your bunny hop.
Oh, but I can move diagonally, right? So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6.
Yeah, you're still not on the opposite side of him. Is the problem. You need to be here to flank.
Okay. Well then,
I believe you also can't end your movement there.
yeah. So I guess I'd just
he-
use my bonus action for the bunny hop to be on the other side.
That works. He can't end it there because the T-Rex is so large.
Then we will attempt to give the T-Rex a taste of adventure.
Ooh.
Here, have a taste of adventure.
Oh, he
You wanna
tastes
roll
it.
that?
With advantage now.
Oh, yeah, advantage. So let's roll that one again. Well, at least I'm
Nice.
consistent.
Would you like the first 24?
Consistency.
You hit.
And this is a sneak attack because I'm flanking.
Uh-oh.
Flap. Wait, why? Oh, there we go.
Oh, you double added sneak attack for whatever reason.
It shouldn't have.
No,
it
no, no.
added
It's
and then
add and
expired.
expired.
Flap.
Oh yeah, no, that is expired. Okay. Jesus, 30. That hurt.
And
didn't
that
like
is
that.
Aberforth.
Is that the first time we've damaged something?
No,
No,
no.
I
The
damaged.
warriors and the
I
warrior
hit it.
spirit stabbed it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Just good to
Aberforth's
say.
turn because that's all of his move and his bonus.
Yeah, that was just half the damage done to it so far right there. Daphne, it's your turn.
Okay. Real triage situation for a control caster to be in. That thing's gonna deal a lot of damage, but it only gets one attack.
I love how excited the T-Rex looks to be here.
Metagaming.
He's just
Okay.
happy to be here, man.
No, it's not metagame. It's based on things that Daphne would understand about the situation, tactically
T-Rex.
speaking.
T-Rex straight vibing.
This is a wild mental image.
Look at him go.
Daphne is going to, with all her 5 foot nothing, going to cup her hands around her mouth, look straight up at the eye, which conveniently is pointing to the side at her of this T-Rex, and go, "Hey, asshole, grovel!"
He's just
That's
vibing.
no problem. He's having too much fun.
He critically succeeds, and I think he also has to be able to understand your language for command to work.
Oh, does it?
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure command says they have to understand you.
Or if it doesn't understand your language. Fuck. Take that back.
Yeah.
I know how my spells work.
Yeah, no, Daphne
I-
has
Daphne
The
does.
universe, rewind.
Daphne,
Daphne
knows
knows
how
how
her
spells
spells
work.
work.
Oh, but the T-Rex is disappointed now. He stopped vibing.
Okay. In that case,
Hey, there he is.
can't use command. Ugh, that doesn't leave me with a lot of good options. Let's.
I'm gonna need that as an emote there, Zoo.
Okay, let's just go
Vibe
for a guiding bolt.
T-Rex.
Just the T-Rex going
Yeah.
back and forth like that.
It's pretty great. I might do that. Name it like
Why do I have
Vibasaurus Rex.
disadvantage?
Vibasaurus Rex.
Because you're
Yeah.
in melee range of the Allosaur.
Yeah, you're right next to the Allosaurus.
But I was targeting. Is it just if you're within melee range of any enemy?
Yes,
Mhm.
because you're trying to dodge their silly slaps.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
10 will miss.
Okay.
Is that it for Daphne?
I mean,
How?
yeah, that's it.
Okie dokie.
Well, no,
Nope.
I got the range with this thing. Right, I'll risk the opportunity attack.
Okie doke. Let's do our silly slap here.
Yes, the silly slaps.
We're gonna do a big chomp.
Oh, big chomp.
Do a big chomp with a 15.
Nope.
Oh, you got away.
The Allosaurus is a spellcaster too. It knows
Ooh.
detect AC.
Does.
And gonna move there. And that's gonna end my turn.
That makes it yours turn.
Awesome. Allosaurus.
Allosaurus.
14?
14 hits. Ouch.
Could you just take a quick slide to the back there? 10. Yeah. No, cha-cha real smooth.
That hits.
And he's knocked back 10 more feet. He's only slowed by 10.
Okie doke.
On the
That's
one
me.
hand, I wish Lance of Lethargy stacked. On the other hand, I completely understand why it
Oh,
doesn't.
I do too.
All right, Allosaurus's turn. I'm still fast as fuck, boy. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Stop. Back it up 1 square.
7.
13?
You're not targeting him, and yes.
Back that ass up. Do it again.
I said back that ass up.
8, 9, 10.
Fucking year playing red light, green light.
He's gonna
It's like
double
a-
move.
Ah!
He'll double move. Whatever. Okay, hypnotic
He's like-
pattern. It's a save, right? Or is it just like stuck on me?
Nope, that's until I break concentration, or someone deals damage to him, or an ally resuscitates him.
Oh, you didn't slap
just
concentration
li-
on yourself. I need a con check for. Oh no, you
I
didn't get
just
hit.
like-
Never mind.
Yeah,
I just like how the entire chat log is just Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast.
I mean, there's a warlock in the party.
he's like a police fire hose.
Noah playing the machine gun build.
All right, so T-Rex does not like getting spiked chains in the tail. So we're gonna turn around.
That seems entirely fair. I haven't met anyone who enjoys it.
You
And-
have-
I believe his portrait needs to be turned around. He's currently facing Arcturus, myself, in the spirit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Better.
Why does he move so much? Okay, there we go. So
he
he's
looks
gonna.
like he's having such a great time.
He's loving it. This is great. T-Rex is gonna turn around. He's gonna do a big chomper at Aberforth here.
That's unfortunate.
Watch out for the teeth.
Can I get that to go, please? Thank you. Ooh, 14 misses. That sucks.
Whew.
But he has a big swishy tail, and that cannot target Aberforth because I am a very long boy. Means it's gonna
Oh,
have
no.
to go after. Actually, you know what? I am an exceptionally long boy. It's gonna go after William.
Oh no. What?
I still had Arcturus targeted for whatever
Oh,
reason.
you gotta spin him around. He's facing William now.
No, he's
No, this is
swinging
the
his tail.
It's fine.
Swish swish went his whippy tail.
Also, I need to know if it's between 15 and 19.
He hit you with a 29?
No.
Awesome. He's going to do 24 damage with his big swingy slappy tail. Arcturus, it's your turn.
So I look at.
Fucking hell.
There's a Tyrannosaurus Rex tail right over.
Yep.
Which implies that there's also something else right over.
Yeah, there's a Tyrannosaurus Rex asshole right at eye level for you. Yeah,
I'm gonna swing right for that asshole
go for it.
with advantage because I forgot.
Yeah,
Oh,
good. 'Cause
daddy.
ooh, you
Hey,
you got him right in the cloaca, man.
We figured out the weak point.
It's the genitals. It's always the genitals.
It's just like Dark Souls.
Ooh, that hurt.
Stab its weak point for massive damage.
And I'm gonna do it again.
That hits. Ooh,
Max damage.
putting down the
Nice.
deeps. All right, that hurt.
Deep indeed. That axe went in hard.
Ooh, William, it's your turn.
Well.
Back up. Or
We're gonna throw some quills at him.
You gonna stay there?
I'm gonna attack first.
Okay.
Well, attack. It's guaranteed damage.
Magic missile.
Jesus!
Nice.
William angry.
Max
Also concussed.
max damage magic missile.
You love to see it.
I don't think I've
I
ever
do
seen
love
it.
to see it.
I think every time I've cast magic missile and Baldur's Gate, it's always been like 1-1-5-5-1.
Yeah. And then yeah, William's gonna back the fuck up.
Alrighty. Or 1-1-2-2. The odd 3.
Oh, hey William, where's your grandpa?
Hey, Talk to me later. World spinning. Daphne, when were there 2 of you?
Warrior spirit. Why is there 2 of you?
I told you not to feed her after midnight.
What's that warrior spirit doing?
He's gonna give the T-Rex a good stab.
He's gotten plenty of bad stabs. He could use a good one.
How's the 25 look?
With advantage.
It hits.
Sure. Try it again. For a smaller number, yeah. So we're gonna go with that 25.
Just in case the dinosaur has shield.
Majosaurus Rex. Ooh, 10 damage. Jeez.
10 damage. And then we're gonna say Aberforth have 1 temporary hit point.
Hooray!
Thank you.
Aberforth, it is your turn.
Aberforth would like to make the thing trying to bite him no longer able to try to bite him.
Good luck.
If I just hold control and click, will it give me the advantage from flanking?
It should already.
Yeah, you
Oh,
should
no,
already have
'cause he's
advantage.
a long boy.
You
No.
can click the advantage ADV button in the bottom left-hand
Yeah,
corner.
there's also an ADV button.
Why, thank you. Yeah.
Ooh, that hits.
Ta-da! And let's try to make sure he dies. Adventure!
Made sure, all right.
Try success.
And Aberforth is going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, or no, whoops. I can go diagonally. We can go 1,
That is a lot of blood.
2,
I see you're
Give us a
dragging yourself slowly and carefully.
3.
Just use your arrow keys and
I can't arrow keys diagonally easily.
Yes, you
You
can.
just hit
oh,
both
you
at the
just
same
tap them
time.
both.
You just do both at the
Oh,
same
okay.
time.
Well, we're going to here, and we're going to bonus action. Lap this one. So, -5.
With advantage.
Yes, with advantage.
It's worth noting that it also doesn't like count your movement or anything like that. So
Oof. 8 will miss.
And that is all Aberforth is going to do.
Okie doke. After Aberforth is Daphne.
well, it seems like we take care of this one and we're out of here. So I'm not going to waste any more spell slots.
She said, while William is standing beside her, clearly concussed.
Not right now.
Concussed and incredibly willing to spend more spell slots.
Yeah.
What's with my? What happened to all my cantrips?
You don't need cantrips. Use a spell slot.
Click on. You probably
Uh,
clicked it and closed the. Click on the banner to open it.
Oh, there we go. Toll the dead.
Because that always hits.
See
Ooh, he
The
failed.
dolorous sound of a tiny triangle.
Yes. I actually was thinking recently that Daphne's toll the sound of Daphne's Toll the Dead is the sound of a distant shofar sounding.
Oh, I thought it was the bell that they ring to signify last call.
I always thought it was the sound of a bottle breaking.
I am going.
It's the sound of a shotgun being racked.
Here,
I'm just gonna disengage,
Okie doke.
and that'll be me.
All right. After you is
Isn't
the
Daphne's toll supposed to be
Allosaurus.
2d8 or 2d12? For
Oh,
level
No, it's
5?
when
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because it's
Does it?
injured.
I
Oh,
think Toll
yeah,
the
but
Dead just
it's
stays
2
the same,
dice.
doesn't it?
No,
No,
it
it
does
Increases
scale.
by
It
1 die
scales
when
with
you
level.
reach 5th level, 11th level, and 17th.
Oh, you're
All-
right.
Every other
Pretty much
cantrip.
all damage cantrip does that.
Well, let me roll another d12 then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
You don't need to disengage if you don't want to, because he's dead.
Now let's get the fuck out of here before the
I-
duration runs out on my hypnotic pattern.
How much
How long
longer
does
does it have? Because I super want a trophy from the T-Rex.
I was about to say, knowing what I know of this area, we may want to take a couple trophies.
It's got 7 more rounds. And the only
Fuck
thing that
it.
can break it is either me taking damage, it taking damage, or someone taking an effort to rouse it.
What does incapacitative give someone if they're hitting it?
Advantage, but let me look.
Advantage. If you hit, it's an automatic crit.
Yeah.
That's paralyzed.
No, paralyzed does that because of the because paralyzed grants incapacitated.
Incapacitated cannot take actions or reactions. There's no bonus or anything. Paralyzed, the paralyzed condition specifically says if you hit it, it's a crit.
Oh, really? That's weird.
Yes.
I would think the same thing would apply if they were, on the ground or whatever.
Yeah. Incapacitated. An incapacitated
let's see
creature
here.
cannot take actions or react. Paralyzed. A paralyzed creature is incapacitated and cannot move or speak. The creature automatically fails strength and dex saves. Attack rolls have advantage, and any attack that hits a creature is a crit if it's within 5 feet.
Well, you have it there, folks. 5/8 rules suck. What are we doing?
I'm
Getting
checking
some
something
T-Rex
really
teeth.
quick.
Yeah, we should 100% take some of the teeth. My, if we had time, I was gonna be like, how big is a T-Rex heart? Because,
Oh, we could eat it to gain its courage.
the warrior spirit turns to Daphne and goes, "I like your spirit. I told you you'd be a good match for my descendant."
Oh, well, I mean, like, not me personally. I'm vegan. But wait, what? Match?
Yes.
Daphne's spoken for, sir. We've had
Well,
this
I mean,
discussion.
well, I mean, not technically. I mean, yeah, I'm married, but like, it's kind of different for satyrs. It's more like a professional obligation.
There it is.
No, see, I was gonna go with we should try to take the heart because if we stumble across a certain creature that owns this section, I'm hoping a T-Rex heart would be an appeasing sacrifice.
Yep.
I want the teeth for bragging rights.
I want to take down the other Allosaurus so that it doesn't sniff us down.
Well, you got one shot. Make it a haymaker.
There's a number of us.
I'd also we're not out of
We
initiative.
we should still be in initiative.
So, after who just went? Oh, it's the Allosaurus's turn. Okay.
Yep. Oh,
Ooh.
there's a new friend.
You
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I was digging up.
Oh shit!
Oh, we're boned.
So as you guys are finishing off these dinosaurs over here, you hear a loud crash, and a 15-foot long puma with a pelt made of stars comes crashing out of the treetops. And like as it crashes out of the treetops, it like becomes visible because it was invisible before, and just completely eviscerates the Allosaurus as it stands there stunned, and it's just tearing the thing apart.
Oh, thank goddess. I thought I was gonna have to hold that forever.
We're not out of the woods yet.
We're literally just getting into the woods. Well,
As
William.
William's just like, we're not out of the woods yet.
William, this is a jungle.
Jungles have wood.
No, you dumb fucks! That's Night Pelt. She rules these lands.
You
no
can't see the
shit.
forest for the tree.
So So would she know where Eric is?
You know
Wait.
she might.
Wait. Hang on. We need to do this one step at a time. First things first, most important. And Daphne turns to William, grabs him by the lapel, and goes, "You have to tell your grandpa you're not attracted to me." I mean, like, you're
Oh
not
yeah,
attracted. You're
yeah,
not
yeah.
attracted to me,
Sure,
right?
sure. Shake the guy with a fucking concussion.
Just keep shaking. It's like, you gotta tell him. You gotta tell him.
Will's head just kind of lolls to one side.
So
Night belt vibing.
Yep.
So it's Ark's turn.
It's Ark's.
Yeah, that makes it Arcturus' turn. Oh, Arcturus,
I'm
by
gonna
the way,
drop.
your axe is incredibly happy that you killed that T-Rex.
Oh, I know. I've already recorded it.
Good.
Anyway, I'm going to. I'm not going to put the axe away, but I am going to go ahead and drop rage. I'm going to lay the axe down by my side, and I'm going to bust out a dagger and start trying to get that T-Rex.
I want that T-Rex heart. It is going to take you several minutes to like extract this thing. It isn't like something you can do in 2 swift motions.
Well, then I'm
Yeah,
going to get started.
Gotta get elbow deep.
Yeah, it's like
he was a very long boy.
yeah, it was a very long boy, and either you're getting through several T-Rex ribs to get to that heart, or you're like carving your way through all of its other innards to get under the rib cage.
He was a tough boy too. I heard he knew shield.
I'm getting Monster Hunter vibes where you're not done with the hunt yet, but someone's already
That's-
carving the first monster.
That was the whole thing I was thinking when he's like, "Oh, he turned around. That means something else." I'm like, "Oh my god, he's going for the tail."
What's William doing?
William is trying to shake the stars from his vision.
No, that's
And they're
night pelt you're
suspiciously
seeing.
Puma shaped.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's weird. I thought the stars were in the sky. I didn't realize they were in the Oh. Oh, wait, William can't see Night Pelt.
no, she's like way the heck over here.
Yeah, no, like I have him selected, and like even standing next to Arcturus here, I've got nothing.
Yeah, no, she's like way around the corner here. There's a whole ridge.
So unless someone else like, "Oh wow, look at that 15-foot puma with stars in its belt."
I mean, you heard something large crash down, and it's making like loud eating noises.
According to
Aberforth.
this, Year can see her.
Yeah, so can Aberforth. But Aberforth is currently
she's
working on
right
those
there.
T-Rex teeth.
You guys are just kind of trying to loot this T-Rex.
Absolutely. Nightpelt seems cool with what she killed, and this is what we killed.
I was about to say, when have we ever made the tactically sound decision?
I'm fine with this. You guys spend a good like hour carving
Hey.
apart this T-Rex. It takes a lot of time to carve apart this
Hey.
T-Rex.
You didn't ask me what Daphne was.
All right, what's Daphne doing?
Daphne's gonna fucking heal William.
Okay.
She's gonna heal William. That way, her pleads of "please tell your grandfather that you're not attracted to me" will actually get through.
Yeah. Well, that and yeah, employee healthcare policy. I'm technically all of your
You're our primary care provider.
I'm technically all of your primary care provider.
Guys, even though she's married, I'm totally shipping this.
All right. You guys are dedicated to carving up this T-Rex, I guess. Nightpelt finishes off that Allosaurus in about 15 minutes. She just eats like the whole damn thing. It's just a carcass of bones at this point.
Oh, max heal.
Nice.
After she's done eating, she just kind of like looks at you guys quietly for a few seconds, and then jumps back off into the trees and vanishes.
Did she look at us in a place where we're able to see her? Like I'm able to.
Yeah. She got like here, I guess. She just kind of looked at you guys.
So I look at her and even though my hands are covered in blood, I respectfully bow my head a moment and then I touch my forehead with my bloody hands in a salute to her. And then I return to my grisly work.
She just jumps off into the trees. Boop.
We are blessed.
Holy shit! That was Night Pelt. How are we not dead?
Well, we killed the T-Rex. That was a big step in the not dead direction.
Nightpelt respects strength. Yes, she could easily slay a Tyrannosaurus or something. But knowing that we're here and able to do it, she's certainly not afraid. Gladdened, I suppose.
I think
I'm gonna start a short rest rather than carve into a dinosaur.
that's fine.
Yeah,
I think
that's presumably what Daphne's been doing as well.
so. Yeah, no. Night Pelt is insanely high level.
Isn't she like CR 15?
21.
Oh.
Yep. No, we fought her when we were 15,
Right.
and we
Right.
almost died.
And I think her regen alone beats you guys. She heals 40 damage around.
We
We
if I
managed to
remember
shut it off for a bit.
Yeah.
but-
If I remember correctly, we fought her basically to a standstill.
Yeah, she doesn't like force damage.
Oh, hey. Good thing magic missile does force damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure
Just
that would
so
tickle.
so William can get that off once and then get fucking eviscerated.
Hey, so does spiritual weapon.
Her full combo does 95 damage.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Pretty sure that kills like half of our party outright.
Yeah.
Like,
Pretty
you
sure
like
that kills
like-
3 of you.
Yeah, it kills
like,
3
yeah.
people.
yeah, it kills 3 people, and I'm pretty sure someone else is taking a shitload.
1d4 investigators per round.
It's not that bad when you're actually on her level and you have the hit points and AC to tank that kind of shit. But when you're level 5,
Yep.
you are tasty treats. But yeah, you guys carve up a T-Rex. You get, I'm gonna say, for an hour's work, you get, I'm gonna say, 50 pounds of T-Rex meat. A T-Rex heart, which itself is probably going to be about 20 pounds. And whatever.
I want like 3 of the teeth. No, 4 of the teeth.
And as long as you aren't like super concerned about having the whole teeth, like if you're just like bashing them out with a rock or a hammer or something, you can have as many of the teeth as you want.
Okay, cool.
I want one whole tooth.
Because
And yeah, you can wrench out one whole tooth in about 15 minutes.
I want one to fashion into a dagger when we get back to town, and the other ones I'm going to throw for magic missile.
You probably want like at least one whole one for the dagger then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
awesome! With all this T-Rex meat, I can make up that T-Rex stew I was reading about. I have cooking tools.
So what are you guys doing?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You have carved up a
um,
T-Rex. What are you doing now?
Yeah, I have proficiency in cooking utensils.
So,
And you can continue searching this hex for Eric, I think.
I
yeah.
think we have to.
Wait,
so
was this before all of our search rolls? Like, are we redoing those or?
That was after the search rolls. That was after the search
Okay.
rolls. So that was that was the result of your search. Was you stumbled into a T-Rex fight?
I
Ah,
see. So you said the skills were investigation or what?
Nature.
Nature. Could I also make a case for survival to
Yep.
maybe pick up on any human tracks?
Definitely.
Okay, because I'm actually proficient in that. Oof.
I am currently carrying all 50 pounds of T-Rex meat, just so you know.
All right.
Hey, I can't argue. Boy needs his protein.
Those gains don't come cheap.
You think Arcturus got that large just off of greens?
All right, so let's see here. 19, 21, 2.
Wow, we actually did fairly decent on those rolls.
That was really good. And Daphne didn't beat the DC, but she's proficient, so it doesn't matter. Daph, you do notice that you don't really see any signs of like places where people have moved, and you don't even really see signs that like you guys have been in the area other than like the immediate vicinity. Like almost like the jungle heals incredibly quick.
I see. Interesting. Probably unproductive to try to look for tracks then.
You'd have to be really good at it.
Yeah.
So like the obvious signs of tracks aren't going to last very long, but like the little subtle stuff probably will stick around. You'd probably be more looking for like it'd be like looking for tracks like a week after something has gone through the jungle rather than it's just been through here.
I see.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh yeah. You guys rolled good anyway. 25. All right. You guys collectively get a 25 searching the hex. You are fairly certain within at least this square mile, you guys have spent like 2 hours searching, that there is no Eric in this hex.
Okay.
Onward towards some nerd in the jungle.
Where are you, jungle nerd?
Oh, shit. Yeah, that reminds me. William,
No, yes?
you gotta tell your grandpa you're not attracted to me. You're not attracted to me, right?
That's a very weird request.
Well, if it's true, then tell him that.
Uh, okay.
Isn't he in your brain or whatever?
Does he look like... There's no one else here but me.
You know, the guy you summon every time we get into a fight.
I summon a guy whenever we get into a fight?
Yeah. Wait, do you really not?
Look, is that what's been happening? Because what usually happens is the spear shows up, I grab it for some stupid reason, and the next thing I know, I'm standing either ankle deep in gore or my own entrails.
So yes.
Sometimes you vomit.
Yeah, sometimes you do that.
Dude.
See, I was in. Yeah, you
Got
know
it.
what? That's fine. You do you.
Okay.
William and Daphne sitting in a tree.
So Rob, how many of those trials have you finished so far? That's another
2.
Just 2? You haven't got the Great Weapon Master feat yet?
No, I have not. I don't have the Great Weapon Master.
It is 1 per level, so like I don't be like chasing anymore until you hit 6.
I mean, I'm gonna chase them as much as I can. They just don't take effect until I get to level whatever, or they're milestone levels. They're not just like, oh, you get
Yeah.
this at level 8 and the next one at level 9. No,
Yeah,
it's
no.
it's
Yeah, the level unlocks are like that, but yeah, you only get like 1 trial per level, so you gotta level up before you can get the Great Weapon Master feat or the take 150 damage without getting knocked out or whatever.
so what happens if I do take 150 unmitigated damage here? I'll have to do it again.
Yeah, you'll have to do it again. Well,
Yeah.
Well, I'd say I'd let you pick. Either you can keep the 150 damage one and get rid of the Slay a Beast, or keep the Slay a Beast and ditch the 150.
Yep.
You
Okay, that
you
makes-
can only hold 1 trial at a time before you cash it in.
And is it holding 1 trial per my own character level, or holding 1 trial per what
character
level
level.
of the weapon?
Per character level. So if you hit 6, even though you can't unlock level 7 yet, the level 7 ability, you still can have like 2 trials banked. It's just it's just so like if you have like one really good fight, you don't suddenly have half your trials done.
Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. I can get behind that. And for what of you that I'm able to hear, I support this. Although for whatever reason, I don't know if it's just me, but your audio is cutting in and out whenever you talk to me.
Oh, I was talking away from the mic. That's my fault. All right.
It sounds fine to me.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
So-
it's getting chopped up over here.
You
It might
were
just be
you were
your
a little
connection.
you were a little choppy for a couple of seconds there too. All right. So you guys didn't find anything in that hex. You guys walked to a new hex. It looks like.
Yes, we did.
Let's roll that d12. See if you run into anything.
Ooh.
Go
It's
for it.
another T-Rex.
Hey, wouldn't you know?
Oh,
Wouldn't you
come the
know?
fuck on.
You son of a bitch.
There's only
Wouldn't you
12
know?
sides.
So we only have half an hour. I'm not going to start a new combat now, but I have my own d12 I can roll.
And it's a 1.
It's got 12 sides. We only use one of them.
Yep. Let's see here. You know what? I like that. You guys are searching around, and as you're wandering down the path or whatever, who's in front?
There's a path.
I'm in front. Path-ish. It's the place where there's the least trees and rocks in your way. As you're stumbling through the jungle,
as the resident tank and also the person with probably the best survival skill.
awesome. Arcturus, you're
in front.
walking confidently down through like what is best described as a path in the jungle. You run into something that you cannot see that is very large, very warm, and very furry.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh
Cannot see.
yeah.
Night Pelt Part 2.
I mean, if it's large, furry, and you can't see it, probably
Yeah.
Night Pelt 2 Electric Boogaloo.
I reach up.
Give her a big old kiss.
You reach up, it's big and fuzzy.
Don't scratch the belly. It's a trap. She'll bite you.
There's something in the way. Hello?
It shimmers into view. There is Night Pelt. She is laying there curled up, sleeping.
Oh.
Full tummy, taking a nap.
We can search here later.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think we can come back to this tile.
agreed.
Wait.
Give me stealth checks.
Wait. Before we leave, Arcturus, leave some of that T-Rex meat.
That's a good idea.
And I'd pull out like 25 pounds of the meat.
Ooh, fresh blood in here. Go ahead and give me stealth checks.
Disadvantage from
Oh.
the. Well.
Holy shit, guys! It's Night Pelt.
Night Pelt wakes up. Does one of those big kitty stretches. Turns around and is looking. Well, I mean, Arcturus is right there, so she's looking like nuzzle to nose with Arcturus.
I've got fresh blood all over my hands, and I'm
All
putting
over
the
you.
stack of meat down.
Sorry, didn't mean to stumble into your napping.
She opens her mouth, and like you see her mouth is like big enough to fit like your whole head in, easily, and she licks her big nasty teeth. and just continues staring right at you.
Enjoy your day. And I back away slowly.
She
I
left you.
make sure never to turn my back to the cat.
Good idea. She just continues staring at you guys, wondering what the heck you're. Almost like she's wondering, like, what the heck are you guys doing here? She doesn't really seem pissed off or even really annoyed that you woke her up. She's just kind of like, why are you wandering around in my woods?
Guys, crazy idea.
Hey, Night
Do we
Pelt,
want-
we're doing something about the soul problem.
Thank you, Daphne.
Her mouth doesn't move, but you hear her voice, and she says, "What soul problem?"
Yeah, all the ancestor spirits are going to the ghost block instead of being, like preserved here for future generations. We're doing something about it. Not happy about it.
Okay.
So just wanted to let you know.
Don't suppose you've seen a guy wandering around in black robes?
Yeah, he's the one who's doing that.
She stops for a second and kind of like sniffs the air, and she says, "You were the only ones in my jungle."
Hmm. Well, that's disappointing.
Thank you for telling us that. We can just go guard the edge and see if we see him approaching at this point.
I need no such aid.
Yeah, I honestly think now that we've uh let her know about this issue, it's not going to be a problem anymore. Yeah, anyway, guy in a black robe, calls himself Eric, big asshole, wants to invade on the Tribelands and like fuck up all the traditions and shit. Bad dude.
Understood. You may leave now.
Well, yeah, it is getting so late. This has been fun.
Daphne? We're just gonna leave now.
I don't know how to make a quiet exit.
We're just gonna back away. We left her a nice offering. She's not eviscerating us. We leave slowly.
Just gonna back away
Yeah,
slowly.
we just back away slowly.
Back away slow.
May the stars bless you, brave hunters. And
Thank you.
she once again turns invisible as she takes all of that T-Rex meat in a single bite.
Ooh. Well, I think we handled that amazingly.
So what are you guys doing now?
Well, if Eric's not in the wilds, it means either A, the broker led us astray on purpose, or he's coming.
If he is coming, I don't think we're going to offer any better protection than Night Pelt herself is.
I think we
I'm
should
not sure
check
you
out some
guys, give me 2
divination.
seconds. My headphones died.
Quick, you can't hear our plans.
Yeah, I don't know that it's my connection. I'm still not hearing what Zach is saying. Anybody else who talks, I hear the entire sentence, but
Zach's really quiet for me right now, and I've maxed the volume on him.
He's messing with his headset right now.
Yeah, my headset died.
We-
I was
There he
talking
is.
quiet.
Maybe that's why I couldn't hear you.
My headset and my mic are two very different things.
Mine are not. Mine is one mono headset mic.
I have a very
I'm not a
nice
streamer.
boom. I give a shit about streaming mic.
So you want to do some divinations?
Yeah, so if we seek out some divination, we might be able to locate him.
Works for me.
You could do some divinations. You could use some deductive reasoning. You could go ask. All the research you did on Eric, nobody asked where he was.
Hmm.
Sure. Who would we go ask about where he is?
His church?
Yeah, I mean, you got like a whole block in a church that would, I mean,
Well, we can't go in there. Is the problem?
so
Well, you can. It's just coming out's hard.
yeah. You need to ask, do you think that all of the eulogists are in on this?
No.
No.
It seems like they have. It
If-
seems like they have more resources than this, and if it's something they really cared about, they'd be bringing more resources to bear than just one guy.
Yeah, and since like, why now? Like they've
Yeah.
been around for 2 years, and it's like it's not like it's a secret that the ancestors are in the Tribelands.
Yeah, not to mention, if he was here or was coming here, they're really going to send one acolyte here alone in one of the most dangerous parts of the city.
One newbie acolyte at that.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
he's
I
just
mean-
got an axe to grind. Let's see if
Yeah,
there's any
who-
history that he has with this place.
Yeah, who do we know would ever send some easily disposable patsies to go test the water for something they want? Right?
Got a point.
I mean, yeah, he could be a patsy. Maybe he has a boss.
Well, fuck it. Let's go find some eulogists.
Yeah, sure. Hey, for all we know, they have no idea that this is happening. Do they have like so the eulogists? Do they have like churches outside of the block?
No.
I didn't think so.
Everything the
Well-
eulogists do, they do either through the mail, like they'll just mail you a letter through the Ravens, or they'll have people who just kind of travel around in the city doing their job. They don't have like any established churches that you can go visit for the eulogists. You might have like a local eulogist who kind of like has his own place, but he isn't like, it isn't like open to the public or anything like that.
Do we know, or do we have any idea where to find out where there would be a eulogist outside of the block?
So there's not really any in Slowmat. And the only one of you that really has left the district for any significant amount of time would have been William, because he's not actually from Slowmat. So, like, William probably knows. Well, go ahead and give me streetwise checks, I guess. William has advantage.
Any of us?
Everybody.
And that's charisma based?
Yes,
Yep.
it is.
It's who you know. It's how well connected you are.
Managed to roll 2 8s.
Nice.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, that's a 2. Oh, I rolled wisdom. It's the same bonus.
Aberforth and Year.
It's charisma.
Aberforth and Year could each reasonably figure out where like the a close-ish eulogist would be. Unfortunately for you guys, where you currently are, like at this very moment, you are very far from any serviceable gates except for the one to the Janarthi Park directly to the east. All the ones to the south, except for the ones connected to Junit, are inaccessible. They're overgrown with like trees and shrubs and stuff. They are
Well,
hard blocked.
We're just as far from the Janarthi Industrial Park as we are from the Red Mines.
Yeah, you're not really gonna find a eulogist in the Red Mines, unfortunately.
An hour more, and we're back in slow, Matt.
Yep.
So we can go back to the Red Mines. That looks like our only option.
You can go to the Red Mines. Not a great place to find a eulogist. Your best bet's to go to the industrial park.
I was about to say we could hit the industrial park, and if there's like, if we know of a district where there would be one, we can just take the tram.
I just said we're just as close to the Industrial Park as we are the Red Mines.
Is there a tram in the Red Mines?
No, he said I thought he said the Industrial Park wouldn't be a good place to find them.
I said the Red Mines wouldn't be a good place to
The
find them.
Red Mines. wouldn't.
Ah, fuck off.
I assume because there aren't really any people in the Red Mine. Well, I mean, there's Thrycrane.
There's Thrycrane, but the eulogists.
Wow.
No, I meant humans. I meant humans. Fuck.
That's racist.
You're not a
So
human.
here's the thing: the eulogists don't seem to give two fucks about the Thrycrane.
Oh, weird.
Maybe we should debate that with Eric next time. What, are the 3 Kreen souls not good enough for you?
Only 4-limbed people allowed into heaven.
I mean,
Just Eric's
do-
personal version, all bugs go to hell.
Technically, if you have 6 limbs, we're allowed to eat you, so.
Thrycrane only lived to be 15. Do you realize how full heaven would get if we just let every Thrycrane?
you telling me there's no bug heaven?
Heaven
Anyway,
zoning laws don't permit us
okay.
to allow
So
3
let's
Kreen. I'm
go take the
sorry.
tram. We got 15 minutes. Let's do it. Let's make plot happen.
Ooh, train.
I'm gonna take a trip on our favorite rocket ship.
You're not
All
the
right,
line signs.
Go ahead and roll them d12s, yeah. Oh, 4, nothing
That's
happens.
a 4.
Nothing happens on 4.
Oh damn! I thought we were gonna run into Night Pelt for the hat trick.
Nope. And 7,
we
nothing
go.
happens. Alright, you get to the gate, you get into the industrial park. It's getting pretty late. You guys spent a lot of time traveling, and getting through the gate takes a good bit of time too. But you get into the industrial park. The industrial park continues to be crammed full of
Industrious.
like people. The streets are full of cars. There is a dense green fog. Pretty much for the first like 2 stories. Everywhere you look. There's the large copper pipes that you can use to walk through, and just towers everywhere you look.
Anybody selling those rebreathers?
Oh yeah,
Uh,
they sell rebreathers at the gate. So if you want to
How
buy a
much are those?
rebreather, you can buy one at the gate. They call them breath catchers. That's what they call them. They're pretty cheap. Let me look that up really quick. Here, breath catcher is 5
How
silver,
much do they weigh?
and a cartridge is 2 silver,
How much do they weigh?
half a pound.
Don't tell me that's gonna put you over your encumbrance.
No, he just dropped 50
Oh,
pounds of
no.
meat.
25 pounds. I'm walking around the Denarthi Industrial Park with 25 pounds of T-Rex meat with the blood dripping through the bottom of my mouth.
You're walking around 25 pounds of T-Rex meat and a T-Rex heart.
Yeah,
He's
in
the
the whole
And a
ass heart.
T-Rex heart.
I didn't think it was possible, but he actually smells worse than the district.
And even with the heart like partially collapsed because you probably squeezed as much of the blood out of it as you can. That's still like a solid basketball-sized lump of meat.
You can make a bag out of that skin.
Cartridge lasts for 4 hours, and it's 4 total hours of use, not like you plug it in and 4 hours later it's useless.
Well, I guess we tram to wherever you and I say there is a eulogist.
Sure. You don't even need to take a tram. There's eulogists in the park. So yeah, you can find a local eulogist if you want. I'm gonna say that takes you probably the rest of the evening getting to the eulogist's place. The sun has gone down. The sky is like a dark bluish purple color with like streaks of violet in it.
And the moon has come up. And long
There
ago,
is
somebody left with the cup,
no there is no moon,
but
unfortunately.
he's still driving
Striving
and striving,
and striving and hugging the turn.
thinking of someone for whom he still burns.
Yeah. There is no moon, but there is the occasional like asteroid that kind of floats past. But you make it to the eulogist's place. It's pretty quiet, and he is he's kind of like sitting outside of his house. He's got like this little got like this front patio thing going on. It's not really a house. It's like he's on like the first floor of like a 6-unit duplex or something like that.
The first floor of a 6-unit.
Like apartment building duplex kind of thing. And he's
So
got
he's
like
sitting out on his front porch in the green.
He's in a hexplex.
something like that, yeah. And yeah, he's sitting out, but his patio's got like it's like glassed in,
Oh, fancy.
and he's just kind of he's a somewhat older man. He's human, and he's wearing the same black robes that Eric was wearing. And he's just kind of quietly it looks like he's working with something with his hands. It's either like clay or something like wood that he's whittling or something that you can't really see until you get a bit closer to him.
Sure. Daphne will attempt to take point in this social interaction. Can we actually enter? Is there any barriers to us entering this building?
There's like a screen door.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna let myself in. It's fine.
He looks up
Is
as
it
you guys
though?
reach for the door handle or whatever, and he just kind of like waves you in.
Hello.
Hello?
I take it from your robes that you are a eulogist.
That I am.
We have some concerns about what a eulogist named Eric is doing.
Do now. I assure you, no one in order means any harm.
We beg to differ. Are you familiar with Eric?
Come inside, have a seat. My patio is not large enough to have a comfortable discussion.
Okay.
And he stands up and he opens his front door and just kind of like leaves it open behind him as he shuffles inside. He pretty
Damn,
much
anyone-
he goes through his sitting room and pretty much straight into the kitchen. You start hearing him like clanking around in there fixing something.
I'm gonna
Daphne
leave the
just-
bloody stuff by the door.
Daphne whips around and is like, okay, guys, if this is what I think it is, that's totally mea culpa. I'll take the hit on this one. And Daphne is going to stride confidently behind him, fully expecting him to be naked.
He's not naked. You get inside and
Oh, he wants to spread out for a quote unquote discussion. Yeah, right. I've been in this situation before.
he he yells out from the kitchen. He goes, would you lovely young folks like some tea?
Oh, I'd love some. Thank you.
Fantastic. And you hear him like running water into his
Sure.
kettle.
Listen, old guys like him, you gotta drink their tea. I don't know what it is, but once a man reaches a certain age, all he wants to do is serve tea.
Old people like giving you tea.
Yeah.
I had a grandmother once.
It's a woman named
Lots of
Nana.
Uh, he
Used to be Nana something.
he comes into the sitting room and he sits in a big comfy chair that he has, and he's got like a rather large comfortable couch for you guys to sit on. I'm afraid I don't have enough seats for all of you, but the couch will hold at least 3. Maybe
It's
you can take
okay.
turns.
Daphne can sit on Will's lap.
Goes, tell me your concerns, and I will do my best to assuage them.
Well, I might not be the best person to say this, considering it's more the concern of the residents of the place where we are currently working and living. The Slomat Tribelands. You're familiar with the ancestral magic that ordinarily causes souls to be bound there. Are you not?
No, I can't say that I am.
Really? That's surprising. From everything I've heard, it's a pretty well-known aspect of the district.
I've
It
never
is
heard
rather common knowledge.
such rumors, I'm afraid. I've been in Bastion my whole life. I've never heard much news out of the Tribelands rather than the occasional stadium match.
I suppose that's true. I'm a newcomer there myself. I'm from the Emerald Isles originally. But in the time I've spent there, I've taken a bit of a liking to the people.
I'm sure they're lovely.
Well, they warm up to you warm up to them. Um, we're concerned. When we met Eric, it was in the Grove of the Scorched Oak, a very, very sacred place. He appeared, and we're not entirely clear on how he got in there. He appeared to be, I guess, and I'm not going to accuse him of doing anything maliciously, but meddling, for lack of a better word, in some of that ancestral magic that I spoke about earlier. He seems to have taken some kind of project onto himself to, in his words, correct the error that has happened. The error, of course, referring to the ancestral magic that has kept the people in the Tribelands spiritually connected to their ancestors for I don't know how long, centuries, millennia?
Millennia.
Thank you.
Since time immemorial, our honored dead have remained among us.
Till now, anyway.
You don't say. That's remarkable. I didn't think anybody's spirit stayed in Bastion outside of the ghost block.
Yeah,
It's
well,
miraculous.
we kind of got the feeling that he was a bit of a rogue element.
He seemed to take offense at that.
Being a rogue element? What?
No, he seemed to take offense at the fact that the ancestral spirits were in the tribelands.
Oh, that's odd. I don't
So,
know why he would do that.
can I make an insight check on this guy?
Sure,
Does he seem like he's on level?
go for it. As
Well,
far as you can tell, this guy is a sweet, clueless old man.
Hmm.
As you're kind of like deciding how you feel about this guy, his kettle starts going off, and he gets up and he goes, "Oh, joy, joy! The tea is ready." And he gets up and shuffles into the kitchen and starts putting some tea together for you guys.
Listen, if this is as simple as just ratting him out to his boss, I'm gonna be very impressed. Ah, man, Mr. Brisicone, you were right. This adventuring stuff is easy.
Yeah, it is, as long as you try not to overthink it. Trust me, it's how I got this old.
someone needs to someone needs to tell Aberforth the definition of survivorship bias.
Aberforth is that picture of an airplane that only has bullet holes in the wings.
You're right, yeah.
The old man comes back in after about 5 minutes, and he's got a tea tray with a bunch of stuff to make tea in it, and he also has like a small stack of papers and a quill ready. You can hear like all the tea stuff rattling as his arms shake as he walks in with the tea set, puts it down on the coffee table, and he goes, "Please, please help yourselves." And he grabs the writing utensils he's brought in, and he starts furiously scribbling them in them. What are you guys doing?
What was he furiously scribbling?
You can't see.
Yeah. Daphne is going to take the teacup politely and sort of politely swirl it, like she's about to take a sip, but never actually doing it.
Okay.
Well,
Um,
Aberforth won't turn down free tea.
So you know that
Yeah.
Aberforth
poison
is
that
getting up
Rilladale
there in
almost
years after
drank.
Right. So anyway, I'm admittedly, I'm sorry to say this. I did my best, but I'm pretty ignorant about the finer tenets of your faith. Uh, I'm a person of the cloth myself.
Oh, you don't say. I didn't recognize you.
Oh yes. Well, looking at the one and only envoy, uh, the evangelical uh, heroine of the goddess Parspuella, at your service.
He kind of squints at you a little bit, and he goes, "Pars who?"
She's not from here.
Ah, I see. And he goes back to his scribblings.
She's real. She's just like from a different plane.
Of
Just to
course,
clarify.
yes, sure. And he's still scribbling. You
I
can
can
see
do
the end
magic.
of his
Do you want to
quill
see
just
my
kind of
divine
dancing around.
magic? I can show you.
He goes, "Oh, I believe you. I believe you, dear. Uh, real quick, can I get your names, your lot? Just real quick, I need them."
Daphne is
This is
going.
Aberforth Timothy Bristlecone, and my wondrous employees from our shop. And then I try to give the full spiel about this shop for him
He
to
goes,
write
is
down.
that 2 T's or 1?
It's actually 3 T's across all 3 words.
Oh my! And you see him like scratch a whole bunch of stuff out and rewrite it.
And I'm. Hmm. I know what the insight check said, but Daphne's naturally a bit distrustful. And I'm his top employee, his right hand woman, if you'd say, Trixie.
Do,
And
do you think the
Boy, my
priest
ass.
would roll insight from the looks everyone would give Daphne as she says that?
it's not a lie. It's hey, no,
Top
it's not a
employee?
lie. It's not a lie. That is a name she has gone by before. She's gone by
No.
plenty of names.
No, no, no,
we're not
no.
talking about the name. We're talking about the top employee.
You're really gonna fucking try that bald-faced lie in front of Will and Year.
Who writes
The
all the
two
contracts?
people who actually fucking work in the store.
Hey, I do good work for Mr. Bristlecount. It's just not the work that you guys say.
Oh my. So
Oh, yes, I'm sure sleeping in a corner in a bunch of drunken rags is real good work.
so
Some of us do field work.
the old
wrote
man
your-
doesn't see
I'm
the
with
dirty looks that
Trixie on this one.
Daphne gets because he's too busy writing his papers to notice any of it. He goes, I'm sorry, the young men, I haven't gotten their names yet.
The name's Dark with a Q.
Okay. Great name. And you lad with the glasses.
Oh, William Inkhand.
William, and the horned one.
Year.
Year. Okay. Fabulous. And he folds up the paper and he kind of puts it in his breast pocket. It's wonderful.
So just to clarify, this is like a internal thing, right?
What?
You guys are gonna handle this?
Daphne being like, "You're not gonna hand this off to like Lombra, are you?"
No, I'm just saying, like I don't mean to be that kind of person, but when when I have some problems with management, I like to know who I'm speaking to.
He goes, well, I'm definitely not management, but I assure you. And he pats his breast where he put the paper. He goes, I have written Mr. Eric a very strongly worded letter and asked him to stop any malfeasance he may be doing in Slomat. I'm sure he'll listen.
Oh, well, wonderful.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It didn't come up. What'd you get? Oh, there it goes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, 9. Oh yeah. He is a very sweet old man. You don't know if he can write that sternly worded of a letter.
He was bluffing on it being sternly worded.
He is totally trustworthy, and we shouldn't question his words about said letter.
Is incredibly sternly worded.
I mean, I don't see any reason not to trust the man. If anything, he's trying to look out for Eric. Can you imagine what would happen to Eric if he went all the way into Nightpelt's territory to try something like that?
Oh, I wouldn't. Yeah, no, that would probably be pretty bad. Eric would probably get bruised up real good.
I'm gonna call it a night.
Yeah,
I will talk to you guys later.
we are good
Yeah.
there, guys. I will catch you folks next week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see you next week.
night.
Good session, guys.
Good session.
Bye.